This is the Harmony Borax Works Interpretive Trail. Doesn't really say which way to go to start. I'm assuming you go to the left. White gold. Steeped in legend, the search for gold and other metals in Death Valley produced few fortunes. Borax, the white gold of the desert, ranks the valley's most profitable mineral. The Borax Works in front of you was one of Death Valley's first borax operations. Operated from 1883 to 1888. The 3/8 mile interpretive trail takes you through the Harmony Borax Works. Get a little closer here. Some kind of adobe structure. Some kind of machinery. Some kind of a boiler. Stay outside the fence. Stabilization of the Harmony Borax Works was made possible by a donation from the Death Valley 49ers Association in 1975. So, let's see here. It says San Francisco businessman William T. Coleman built his plant in 1882 to refine the cotton ball borax found on the nearby salt flats. The high cost of transportation made it necessary to refine the borax here rather than carry both borax and waste to the railroad 165 miles across the desert. Now they're going to walk my ass all the way down and around here just to see that. Okay, catch you in a minute about how they made the borax and how they refined it. So, other than apparently they boil it and dry it out, I don't know, evaporate it out, it looked like, maybe, to refine it, remove the waste, and they didn't really explain. Maybe well, there's one more thing down here. Maybe it's not too late. Okay, here it says borates. Salt minerals were deposited in ancient lake beds that uplifted and eroded into the Yellow Furnace Creek Badlands. Water dissolves the borates and carries them to the Death Valley floor, where they recrystallize as borax out yonder. I guess that's all the white. Looks like salt. Borax, blacksmiths use it, as has potters, dairy farmers, housewives, meat packers, and morticians. For centuries, humans have exploited borax for many uses. The workers received $1.30 per day, less lodging, and the cost of food they bought at the company's store. Finally, they explain how it's done. Workers refine the borax by separating the mineral from unwanted mud and salt, a simple but time-consuming process. The heated water in the boiling tanks, which is up there, and then using an adjacent steam boiler, winching ore carts up the incline, they dump the ore into the boiling tanks, which are these big open tanks. They added carbonated soda and the borax dissolved, and the lime and mud settled out in these tanks. Then they drew off the borax liquid into cooling vats where it crystallized on hanging metal rods. So it's showing that the tanks used to be sitting right here. There were some big, right here, tanks. The workers bagged and stored the refined, concentrated borax in a barn that stood behind you. The borax will not crystallize at temperatures above 120 degrees, so Harmony Borax Works stopped operating during the summer To keep crystallizing vats cool the rest of the year, they wrap them with water-soaked felt padding visible in the photograph. Okay, so that's what that is. And then that looks like a cannon. Oh, falling apart. "20 mule teams." For more than a century, the 20 mule teams have been a symbol of the borax industry on product labels and in history books and on television. And the status is well earned. Mule teams help solve the most difficult tasks that face Death Valley operators, getting the product to market. They pulled loads weighing up to 36 tons, including 1,200 gallons of drinking water. The rear wagon wheels were 7 feet high, and the entire unit with mules was more than 100 feet long. That is tall. That's taller than me. Oh, so the front wheels are big, the rear wheels are small. I wonder why that is. I know the big wheels will go over ruts and things, and I guess the small wheels in the back just kind of drag behind. It says living in harmony, crude shelters and tents dotted the flat below you. Chinese workers slept and ate there. Other employees lived at what is now Furnace Creek Ranch. This 1882 photo taken after the works closed shows the Borax Works in the center and the view in the company village off to the left. There's some kind of a structure out there. I guess we'll drive out there and take a look at it. Way out there in the distance. We'll go down and look at it. Maybe somebody's house. Oh, there's another structure there. I guess there's just scattered ones here and there. We'll drive down, get a close-up look. Yeah, I drove down here to the first little place, the other little place right over there. There's less of this one left. It's got one full wall and a couple pieces. Might have been a door over there, maybe. It's kind of hard to tell. This one looks a lot better. Let's go down there. And this one's a bit more complete. It's got a couple rooms, actually. Big rooms. This is a rather large structure, actually. People have been carving letters in the bricks. And that one says like fair. Can't read most of them. Steve looks like. No carving on the back. They only carved, well, there's one brick up there. They left the back of it alone. Got big, heavy cornerstones on all four corners. I notice both parts of the front got double cornerstones. And I don't see anything else.